Hi, I'm Francis Chan. I want to tell you about a book that I just wrote. It's called Letters to the Church. And I called it Letters to the Church because when I was done writing, I just thought, this does not feel like a book. It feels more like just what I want to say to everyone after being a pastor for 30 years in America. Thinking through like, gosh, we've strayed so far from what the Bible calls church. And it was a letter where I just thought, man, I just want to get us back to what we see in this book. We all know it. We all know like what we're experiencing right now is so radically different from what is in here. I mean, in fact, right now, I'm standing in the Jordan River and I'm thinking about what was it like in the very beginning when John the Baptist was here and he's talking about this one who is coming and how he wasn't even worthy to untie his sandals, just the holiness, the understanding of how sacred God was. And I think I look back at my life and I think of all the times where I treated the church as so common, like it's just another thing. And then I'm reading in Revelation and I'm looking at how Jesus speaks to the churches, and his message to like 5 out of the 7 churches is, you better repent or else, you better repent or else. And you know, you just get to an age where you think, I have got to take this so seriously. That was one of the strongest warnings ever written, the book of Revelation, of what will happen if we don't get serious about the things of God. And so my heart in this book is not to judge or anything else. It's just looking back at my life and looking back at the way we did things. And I just wrote it thinking, okay, if I were to die tomorrow, and go, what would I want to say to everyone from what I understand of this book and what I've experienced in the church for all of these years? And there's just a sense of urgency. Man, it's like if my wife was in ICU fighting for her life and I was out golfing or whatever else, and something would be wrong. And we have to understand, when we talk about the church, we're talking about the bride of Jesus. I mean, just like you would expect me to be at her hospital at bedside going, doctor, save her, take my lungs, take my heart. Her health is more important than me. Like, that's the way we've got to be about the church. Man, so many people have gotten frustrated because the church is unhealthy and they just leave her. And man, you understand that this book is about how Jesus is going to return one day. And you and I, we can't afford to just go about life and not care about his bride. When he returns, I want him to find me just giving everything I've got to bring health to the church. And that's what this book is about. My hope is that you also will see the need to just repent from this casual attitude and treat the church as sacred again.